Alright, collectors, kids of all ages, welcome. So this is Stormtoys, the legend, Michael Jordan. And beautiful figure. We're going to get into that in a second. But here's the box. Just simple. There's no writing anywhere. Just number 23. Cut out in the box. That's it. That's the back, the sides, and the front. And yep, that's about it about the box. Now, if you don't know that number and what that represents in sports, then you're really not a, you're not into sports that much. But if you are into sports, you'll know that this number belongs to one of the greatest basketball players of our time. Or if not, the greatest basketball player. But anyway, no further ado, let's get right into the figure. Jordan fans, what's going on? So here's a nice look at all the accessories that you get with the Stormtoys Michael Jordan number 23. So I'm going to do it in a couple of parts in this video. So I'm going to start off with the clothing and the sneakers, which are amazing. Alright, so let's start off with the warm-up suit. Warm-up suit is fantastic. It does have the NBA logo on the chest. It does have the Chicago Bulls logo. It does have the logo of the Chicago Bulls in the back of the jacket. And there's the way to open the jacket is snaps. So that's really nice. Also, the pants on this warm-up suit on both sides are rip away with snaps, just like if they were the ones in the professional, professional NBA, teams, where they just rip them off from the waist down, and it'll just like unsnap all the way down, and they're off. Then it also comes with two underneath shorts, or like hanging out shorts, playing little ball. You don't want to set them up in a uniform. You could actually, here's the exterior, here's the interior of the pants, of the shorts, excuse me. And with, of course, number 23 on there, really nicely detailed on that. And of course, I'm going to fit him, when I set him up with clothing, I'm going to put these shorts underneath with this game attire. Now the outfit, the game uniform, really, I'm impressed. I'm impressed by one of the things that I loved about it when I actually touched it and just checked it out. The waistband on those shorts are like kind of like a rubber, and it's a great elastic. It feels like elastic, but it's a rubber, and you can pull it. Really nicely done. I love that elastic band. I can't wait to put it on. I know it's going to probably be a pain in the ass, and be very careful, because when you're putting stuff on that are really tight on these figures and they're painted, you can scratch the paint, especially on darker color bodies. You have to be really careful. And so he has two kind of one like a tank top type, one muscle shirt type. You'll see the difference there. Tank top shows more of the shoulder, and the other one will show less of the shoulder. You see more of the bicep, and of the shoulder and bicep, instead of showing the trap. So that's the tank top and a muscle shirt. Now, one of the best things about this whole figure here are his Jordan sneakers.
Tom Tolbert and Shaquille for the Magic. Jordan in the lane. Jordan with 57 points. Lob up top, caught it. That's a heck of a play, and the dunk. He did a great job just getting to that ball. Well, Pippen jump hook won't go. Neal has the franchise record, 24 rebounds. Under a minute in overtime. Jordan kick fires from 20.
Okay, here we have the basketball and the accessories, like the elbow pads, knee pads, and of course the different molded hands, or position hands, gestures. Really nice. Now there's a hand there that's palm side up, and I want you to see the different color. Stormtoys try to capture the realism of a human, and this is it. He's a lighter shade in the palm, like we all are, and then the darkest side, of course, the skin tone is amazing. I love the paint application on the hands. They look terrific, and the sculpting of the nails, really really fine detailed. They really did take their time to actually give you, you know, some great product. And this is a great product. Now, the hands that I've used so far do have magnets to hold the basketball. That is a real nice thing, and it has magnets all around the basketball, so you could actually hold it from any side that you want, or position it in the hands any way you want to position it. The elbow pads, knee pads, nothing major about it. You know, they're elastic. These are cotton kind of, and this is like a kind of like the fabric is like a stretchable elastic. I don't know, very sheen look to it, and I can't describe the material, but it's a nice fabric. And the basketball, very neatly done. The letterings are all straight, very neat. No scribbly, you know, zigzagging of the lines. Really nicely detailed. The NBA logo, the Spalding, and all the other little writings that are on the ball. Unbelievably detailed. And let's move on to now the head sculpt and the body and the display stand. Alright, so this body is really nicely done. Great articulation. I'll just scan it down for you. And not bad at all. I'll point something out to you that's interesting. They did a little knob there, or something protruding out, and this little piece spins around. You put this forward, and what that does is it matches this shin bone coming down. And when you insert the sneaker, you just push down on it, and if it didn't have that, it'll just have the peg, and that gives that motion of, you know, the ankle going every which way. Well, this stiffens it up. So you do have the articulation in the ankle, but you don't have it like where it's crazy. And I can't explain it. There's some figures that come with a very skinny, long peg. And so what he did was, or they decided to put this little piece there, which is ingenious, and it stiffens up that articulation, or not stiffens it up, but it just restricts it where you have the ability to move the ankle in different positions, but it's not crazy where you don't have control of it, and you have to always, if you want to pose in some dynamic poses, you're not able to, because it doesn't stand well. So I like that idea. Very nicely conceived by Stormtoys. Now the other thing I love about this one, this figure here, or the body, it has great mid-area articulation there. You can really bend them forward, bend them back. You can turn the body left and right. You know, just some great poses. I mean, you can go all the way around actually, so you can give them like that crazy dynamic you know, posing there. I love it. I love this. I can't wait to dress them up. It's gonna look amazing. And I'll give you a look at the back of it. And really nicely painted. Definitely great detail. Great detail on the upper body, which is very important. Because if you want to dress them up in it, you know, have him in a tank top, his muscle shirt, you know, really nice. Alright, collectors, I'm going to try to control myself and try to run through this segment of this review of the head sculpts without losing track of what I really want to say. Alright, if I can describe these head sculpts right now in one word, it would be genius. They did an amazing job on the head sculpts, from, you know, the sculpt itself, the paint application, the eyes glistening, the ears, the right proportion, the chin, the mustache, the eyebrows, the frown on the head. Just amazing. And so is that. I'm just talking about the relaxed head. Now the one with the tongue, with the expression on the face, on the cheeks, as you see there, just amazing. You know, the mouth is open, and that is the premier head sculpt that I've seen of all the Michael Jordans, from, you know, Interbay and of course Stormtoys here, and the Fugazi ones that you get for $40 or $26 now on eBay. This head sculpt, by far, it's crazy. Just crazy in the sense that it is amazing. Alright, so here's here's the head sculpt with the tongue on, and this is how easy it is. You just pull, oh, and it comes right off. Now, when you take it off, you'll see that there's another tongue inside there. How genius is that? So it gives you like the mouth open, like he's screaming or yelling or just, you know, calling out a play. It just gives you another element. It's like almost having 3 head sculpts. And the same way I took it out and I put it on this little tweezer, very easy. You just slip it back on and it goes right back on. You adjust the angle of it and there you go, and it's back on. And also, I can't get closer, but the texture of it is amazing. Like, well, I hope only humans are watching this. If there's any aliens, let me know. There's like, you know, the little pattern of on the tongue is amazing. The sculpt on the tongue, I just want to like kiss it. Yeah, it's sick, but I just want to do that. So anyway, I mean, I'm just talking about this figure is absolutely amazing. Everything that came with this figure is amazing, but these head sculpts are, you know, the pinnacle of the figure. So let's get on with the display base. Alright, this is the final part of my video here and my thoughts. And before I get into my thoughts, I just want to tell you that I missed a couple of things, which was the pair of socks. He does come with a pair of black socks and a pair of white socks. Second thing that I missed was on the body, it has a sculpted belly button, which is really nicely detailed. Really, the body is insane. I love it. I really do like it. What else can I tell you about the figure? Well, you know, the sneakers are very delicate. They're painted. It's like a latex paint, I guess. I don't know. And you can rub it off really easy. Also, when you are inserting hands, if you have this figure, you know, you're gonna have to use a hair dryer. I recommend it highly, but away from any of the clothing or sneakers, because you definitely can heat them up and peel them, or, you know, just be careful. Secondly, don't use any metals or anything like to pull like the fabric or, you know, the shirts, or tuck it in correctly, because you definitely could scratch your paint job on your figure and you'll be fooped. Okay, now the knees are exposed. You're not going to be able to do anything about that. That is a joint that's going to be there, and it is what it is. I'm going to set up my figure with the warm-up suit. I'm going to have him hanging around, and that's how I'm going to display him. I may keep this head because this head is sick. This is the best head sculpt like in 2013. It shocked me. This is better, well, in 1/6 scale. Not better than the Interbay Battle Damage, which is insane. But yeah, I think that this figure here is for really hardcore Jordan fans, you know, or just fans of great art. Now, if you're into great art, you know, like your Rain Man, your Kim Saran, your Denny Kim, your Kato, right up there, man. Stormtoys has done a great job. This is their 3rd figure. I have both of their first figures, which were the Mike Tyson figures, and they are awesome. They also made their own body. Now, to answer any other questions about the comparison between Interbay and this company, I will do a comparison video. I have 2 Jordans, and later on this week when I have time, I will definitely try to do that comparison for you guys. The height and the, you know, color on the skin, and a little bit of the articulation of both figures and what you get with both figures. But again, the legend that this is named, Stormtoys, the company, did an amazing job. I love it. I can't tell you, stress it enough. If you have a chance to get this later on in your, you know, throughout the year, or you come by this and it's a great deal on it, pick it up, because you won't be disappointed. And like I always say in my videos, if you wish, subscribe, like the video, and leave a comment, and I'll try to get back to you as fast as possible. And you know how I always say it, I know you don't like me, but you like my style.